Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. Um, I decided to just jump on here to try and give you guys an idea or a reminder of what can happen from what cannot happen during this Hurricane Melissa. I don't know if all of you are around. A lot of you more than likely were here in 1988 when Category 3 Hurricane Gilbert passed through. And Melissa is approaching Category 4, possibly 5, moving at a way slower pace. So our horses are doing great right now. We worked this morning on the track. Everybody was good. We've just had intermittent rain on and off. Everybody was happy working. We are going to see if we're able to work tomorrow morning. We'll make that decision at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning as to whether we will work horses. Depends on the winds, especially, not necessarily the rain, but the winds, if it has picked up yet. Although the forecast shows that maybe around 1 a.m. Tuesday morning is when the eye of the storm should make landfall based on all projections, through till 1 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. So the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying here is because I don't want any false impressions of what you may or may not realize what could happen at Caymanas Park, especially not in your private homes. And so obviously we pray for all humans, everybody's family, that stay safe in their house. But this is just regarding our horses and our staff, which are also, I'm very worried about them as well. We do have rooms here at the barn, so a number of them, I would say right now, between 6 to 12 grooms will be on site here at the stables, monitoring things. But as we know, with the Category 4 or 5, based on history with the Category 3 Gilbert, that we may lose rules. So to remind you guys, in 1988 when Gilbert hit as a Category 3, I was an assistant trainer to my brother. Every roof at Caymanas Park had left. The stables were destroyed. Not to frighten anybody, but we're keeping it real. A number of horses died in their stalls. That's with rafters, flying debris, whether it be zinc or other objects. The horses getting frightened, obviously, when the breeze picks up and the trees that may be on top of some of the roofs start to drag and make loud noises. Some that when the zinc starts to lift, so some may actually get injured before the storm actually hits properly and tears off their roof. So that's the reality of what happened and the facts of what happened in Gilbert, a Category 3, now a Category 4, Category 5 possibly passing through. The results, I pray not, but can be catastrophic to both animals and humans. So I'm just here to, not here to frighten you all, but just to let you guys know that hopefully on Wednesday morning, when I'm back here at the barn, as I said, we'll more than likely be here tomorrow morning as well. But tomorrow will be a little more hectic, and I doubt I'll be able to sit down and do a video like this, as we'll be doing final touches and safety checks I hope that Wednesday morning I'll be able to video and say, guys, minimal damage, 100% of all horses are fine, and humans, including the staff, of course. So to let you guys know, we have done what we can do. We have organized for all drains to be cut and cleaned surrounding the stable to try and avoid flooding. We have picked up all loose objects that may be on ranges, like saddles and bridles and so forth and so on, have been packed away. We have cut our horse feed intake starting today, morning and evening. We've added some salt to their feed to help them with digestion. They will have water access 24 hours once the water remains. We hope that that is the case. Hay is an issue because we've had rain for so many weeks and we've been unable to get hay. So my grassmen are dropping grass today, supposed to be dropping tomorrow morning, but we also have members of the staff that have been heading out and cutting grass for their own horses as well, and we will continue to do so once the storm allows us to leave our barn to do so. We are confident that we can do no more. It hurts me as I sit here in front of you. I'm worried for my horses, your horses, our horses, because maybe if I wasn't here in 1988 in Gilbert, I wouldn't be, but I am. Obviously, I'm worried about my house and my family as well, and the staff and their families. But we all have that to go through, all of us. Each and every one of you have your own families and your own businesses. But we're dealing with livestock. These horses, as you know, are like our children. And I wish I could do more, but I have done what I think is all I can do for them. And now it's basically up to God to decide whether or not we're going to feel it to a maximum impact or we're going to be relieved somehow by it being not so bad. So as I said, I know I may have frightened and concerned some of you, but I felt I needed to do this to let you be aware that I am aware and our staff is aware, and we have done everything in our power to make sure that these horses are safe. Unfortunately, I can't control the wind or the flooding, but especially the wind of a hurricane. So all of you, stay safe, both human, your pets, your businesses. From my family to yours, Godspeed, and hopefully I'll be able to have a more pleasant conversation with you on Wednesday. As long as I have service on my phone, I'll give updates throughout. As long as I can do so, I will give updates so that you guys can at least know what's happening. But once the phones go off, I'm no longer in control of that either. So stay safe, everybody. Sorry again if I have put a downer on your morning, but it's I think I needed to say it to those who maybe aren't in a realization of the dangers when it comes to the horses. So God bless you all, and see you in a couple of days.